good day. I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, July 29. The Health Ministry is again assuring the public that there is no local spread of the chikungunya virus, although a second case of the virus has been confirmed in Jamaica. In a release, the ministry said in both cases, the individuals were infected in another country and became ill when they arrived in Jamaica. The Health Ministry is urging persons who have traveled to countries affected by the chikungunya virus to visit their doctor or the nearest health center immediately after arriving in Jamaica. The public is also encouraged to cooperate with health workers who are seeking to reduce the spread of the virus on the island. There is no specific treatment or vaccine for the chikungunya virus, which is spread by the Aedes aegypti mosquito that also transmits dengue fever. Anyone who experiences any of the associated symptoms is asked to visit their doctor or the nearest health center immediately. Information Minister Senator Sandria Faulkner has also encouraged individuals to protect themselves by destroying mosquito breeding sites in their environs.
Anything that water can settle in. If it is a container, drum, or a barrel, we can cover them. We can keep them dry. We can clean them regularly. And if it's an old tire, we can fill them with soil and we can punch holes in those tires, or we can recycle or dispose of them in another way.
The Pan American Health Organization says as of July 25, 29 countries in the Americas have reported more than 5,000 cases of the chikungunya virus. New entrepreneurs will soon be able to register their businesses within 24 hours. This as the one-stop shop facility introduced by the Companies Office of Jamaica in January is being further enhanced to simplify and minimize the registration process. The improvements will reduce the current 48-hour registration period. Industry, Investment and Commerce Minister Anthony Hilton says it's one of the many ways government continues to improve the way business is conducted in Jamaica, particularly for micro, small and medium-sized enterprises.
Agencies of the ministries have been hard at work implementing programs to ensure capacity building of our entrepreneurs. The Jamaica Business Development Corporation, JBDC, provides specialized training to ensure that entrepreneurs have the knowledge, support and skills to lead businesses that can compete in the global economy.
Minister Hilton was speaking at the launch of the second season of Finally Focused, a local television program. The Ministry of Science, Technology, Energy and Mining will be implementing a pilot project to improve access to information and communications technology, ICT. Portfolio Minister Philip Paulwell says the project will focus on the use of TV white space, that's unutilized frequencies allocated to the broadcast sector to expand access to the internet.
This, I believe, will go a far way in reinforcing our efforts to enhance internet connectivity and other forms of digital communication to our major population centers, as well as townships and villages all across Jamaica.
Minister Paulwell was speaking recently at the Broadband Partnership of the Americas Jamaica TV White Space Workshop. The pilot project, which costs $500,000 is funded by the United States Agency for International Development. He said if Jamaica used the TV white space technology, it would increase the country's global ICT ranking. Government's plan to address the needs of the most vulnerable will be boosted following the completion of the Social Protection Strategy. The strategy, which is the first of its kind in the Caribbean, aims to strengthen the social protection framework by streamlining the provision of resources. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips has commended the Planning Institute of Jamaica and other stakeholders for undertaking the initiative.
It provides a framework which will guide policy for many years into the future. But I think equally important, it highlights the pioneering potential and in fact qualities of our own experts in the field here at the PIOJ and in the Ministry of Labour.
Minister Phillips adds that government's economic reform program will help to eliminate poverty by growing the economy and providing employment for citizens. The social protection strategy, which will be administered by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, is funded through the World Bank Social Protection Project. And finally, business leaders are being urged to take climate change seriously and get more involved in the country's climate change plans, programs and projects. The call was made recently by Portfolio Minister Robert Pickersgill at the Business Case for Climate Change Breakfast Forum.
While we continue along the path towards economic growth, we must seriously factor in climate change and its continued impacts on all our business plans. Because businesses of necessity have to consider physical realities, including the natural environment, if they are to be sustainable and prosperous.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.